I am running out the door because I'm super late this morning. I know you're not going to be remotely surprised by that. Kate has already gone to get a coffee and stuff, and I am just rushing around. I'm having one of those days where nothing goes right. You're trying to get ready and you can't find things, you're dropping things, bad hair day, the whole thing. So that's not a good start. It's still cold, so we're having to think about that, but I've kind of gone with an outfit that's not very suitable for the cold, but I'll put a jacket over. But I have to show you this t-shirt because seriously, we need to take a moment to appreciate how cool this is. This t-shirt is Phoebe's Christmas song from Friends in ugly sweater style, which is just so funny. I saw it on like a Facebook ad before I came away and I ordered it really quickly. It was from a UK company. I can't remember which company off the top of my head, so I'll link it below. But this is just so funny. And I'm wearing it with a black skirt, denim skirt. It's just got buttons along the front, and then my black Converse. And the reason I'm Christmassy today is because we are going to Mickey's A Very Merry Christmas party tonight. So we've got Epcot this morning, and then we are going to Magic Kingdom later. And we're eating an early dinner at Trails End. We do have our crazy Christmas jumpers that I showed you the other day from Target, the Christmas tree and the fireplace. We will pick those up later. We'll come back to the room and grab those before we go to the party tonight. So I'm super excited, but we are late for getting to Epcot, so I better get going. So there's 3 lifeguards at the pool and they're all just standing around staring at each other. There is nobody in there. It's way too cold today for the pool. So they're gonna have a long day, I think. We have arrived in Epcot, my favourite park. I'm super excited to do this today. It is cold again. We're in jackets, coats, all that kind of thing. We did miss our Spaceship Earth first pass. Yeah, Kate is fully, it's really not that cold. It's not as cold as it was yesterday, and yeah, it's cold enough for a jacket. So we're going to go straight to our Soarin' fast pass, which the window is already like open, so we better go and do that. Then it's time for coffee and possibly pastry because we're feeling a bit hungry. And it's looking
out.
No.
We've done nothing but eat since we got here.
We did, but we didn't really eat all of our dinner last night in House of Blues because we just weren't hungry, because Chicken Guy really was a lot of food. So yeah, we kind of didn't eat our dinner, so I think that's the reason. But we're so excited to do some rides here, and then we'll probably just go around the World Showcase a bit and then head back to get ready for tonight's party at the Magic Kingdom, which I'm so excited for. And in terms of crowds, because a lot of people always ask about that, it is more crowded than it was this time last year. Becky and I came at exactly this time, the same 2 weeks, and it was less crowded. So, you know, you can never really tell. Always use the busy day guide. I use Undercover Tourist, which I will link below. That's always what I use for planning my trips. And it's not been unmanageable, has it?
No.
No,
Fine.
it's just that there are more people around.
It's actually a lot better than it was in May.
So we made it to our Soarin' fast pass with 10 minutes to spare. We like to live on the edge around here, but I can't wait to do this. Kate never did the original Soarin' over California, so you've done this one before, haven't you? Yeah.
Twice.
Love it. We love this.
Maybe.
Yeah, we're going to see if we can sit in the middle. The middle row is better because you kind of see the screen head on. So I think we might ask, and I'll let you know what result we have, whether they say yes. We're front and centre on Soarin', best place to be. Kate's never been in the front row, so yeah, high five. She's high fiving you guys, so I hope you high fived. Yeah. Making a pit stop at Sunshine Seasons, and I've never eaten here before, so this will be interesting to see what it's like. They seem to have a lot of options, and it's about 11:30. I think we're going to have like a little brunch because we're eating at Trails End at 5 because we've got the party tonight and we need to be hungry for that. So let's see what we can eat here. So we have our food, and I have a cheese pizza. It came with this pasta salad. I don't think I'm probably going to eat that. And in a gluttonous move, I did also get a side of veggie fried rice. And Kate has, what do you have?
Sweet and sour chicken.
Sweet and sour chicken, and also a pastry, because this is brunch, so we're going half breakfast and half lunch.
I thought we could share the pastry, but trouble is, you shouldn't go when you're hungry. If you go when you're hungry, then you get way too much food.
Exactly. I also bought these Mickey-shaped veggie chips, which I definitely don't need all of this, but I'm going to give it a good go. So we had our brunch or lunch in Living with the Land, and it was okay. I wouldn't get excited about it, if I'm totally honest, but how was yours?
It was fine.
Yeah.
Nothing special.
It was fine. We are now going to make our way to Mission Space via Starbucks because there's a drink that I want to try, and I had a coffee that was a bit dodgy in there, so I'm not actually
tasted like feet.
Yeah, it wasn't good. It was not good. So we need a bit of a refreshing Starbucks drink to make us feel better. So I just went through a very, very long Starbucks line to get my pink drink, which is the strawberry, what's it called? Strawberry acai refresher, but made with coconut milk, and I get it blended so that it's not just like ice in the bottom at the end. So now I'm going to go and find Kate, who should be over here near the pink wall. I can see her. So we just took some photos at the pink wall, and now we are in Mouse Gear on our way through to Mission Space. But we've just come in really for a browse, and also to see if they have that ring that I'm trying desperately to get unsuccessfully. And this is more of what we saw yesterday in Disney style, more of like these purses and the Haunted Mansion stuff. And they've rolled out an emergency rail of hoodies, small sizes again. Oh.
I know you're probably feeling a little nervous right now, but don't worry. Every astronaut has felt that way at one time or another. Even the heroes who went to the moon.
So that's the first time I've ridden that since they changed it, and I didn't think it was as good actually. This one you were just kind of flying over the planet, and obviously it was great. You could see like the different countries, the northern lights and stuff, but the other one was more like intense, and yeah, there was more action happening, and then you kind of crash land and you're hanging over a cliff and stuff. And yeah, this one sort of nothing much happened, but it was still good. And now I think we are going to take a few more photos, and then we're probably going to head out because we've got the Christmas party this evening, and we need to go back to All Star Music to get changed and all that kind of thing, and we don't want our feet to be killing us because it's going to be a long night. So Kate has decided it's snack time, and because we don't want to get really into the World Showcase because we will be heading out soon, I think we're going to go and get a cronut, which you can get sort of not too far into the World Showcase, just around by Canada. So I'm excited for that.
And
you know,
I love a cronut. What a cronut is?
It is a cross between a donut and a croissant.
Which was like life-changing when she told me this morning.
Yes. Sorry, just had to be careful there. I almost took some people out with my camera. You do have to be careful when vlogging and walking. The weather is improving leaps and bounds. As you can see, Kate has lost the anorak. I'm not wearing mine either. It is definitely warming up. We were just saying we've seen no PhotoPass photographers this morning, which is kind of a bummer. Maybe there'll be one up here by the tree. I am kind of bummed that we missed our Spaceship Earth, but that was totally my fault. Okay, I think we're in the right place for a cronut. Let's get a closer look. This is not looking promising. I think they must have changed it because I've definitely got one from there before, so we're just going to go and investigate elsewhere. Yep. Boo. Kate is trying I think the chocolate apple shake, which I think has got booze in it, so that's not surprising for Kate. So where do you get a cronut these days? Answers in the comments. Hopefully the rest of the trip we'll find it somewhere.
It's got a butterscotch schnapps in the bottom.
Okay.
But it all sank, so I'm just giving it a stir.
Kind of a pricey milkshake, I would say, because it was like 10 bucks.
The alcohol in it.
Yeah, the alcohol is the thing.
Right?
I'll have a little sip. Yeah, it's pretty nice. So I was about to get a bit snack sad because of my cronut, but then I had a genius idea of getting one of the Joffrey's giant donuts on the way out because I haven't had one of those for ages. And if you remember, Lisa and I ate one of those between us like almost every day when we were here last year. So I think I'm due one. I'm gonna get one of those. And I'm just nipping into the Art of Disney on the way out because Brogan bought something in here when she was here recently, and it was like a little card with snack pictures on. So if I can see it, I might buy it. Okay, this is it, but this is obviously a big canvas. Here it is again, it's a bigger picture, but I can't find the little card. Denied, they only had it as a canvas and like a bigger picture. I'm loving this weather now. It's just sort of a breeze, but it's actually a bit warm as well, but not hot. It's goodbye to Epcot for now, but not for long. We will be back in a few days. I think it's in a few days anyway. And not before though getting a giant donut from Joffrey's. Let's hope they have one, because I think they're very popular and sometimes they run out. My plan has been thwarted. They do not have any. Devastated. No cronut and no donut. What is happening to me? Disney snack disaster. We're going to head into the store and do yet another check to see if this silver ring that I want is in here. I doubt it will be, but you never know. Kate just had to reach that down for me because I'm
even on tiptoes. Look.
No, whereas for me, I'm like nowhere near. Still no luck with the ring, and the cast member I spoke to seemed to think they only make it in a 6 in the biggest size, but the guy the other day told us that Disney Springs had some in 8 and 9, so I don't think that's correct. But I don't know, I feel like it's not meant to be. I just cannot seem to get this thing. I really want it. And Kate's already gone back to the room, so I'm going to meet her there, and then we are going to get ourselves ready for tonight's Christmas party. I honestly can't wait. I'm so excited. And a lot of people have been asking on social media what we think of this hotel, All Star Music, and it's very quiet during the day, as you can see. Most people who stay here seem to be out at the parks and not actually hanging around the resort very much, and the rooms are comfortable enough. They really need a refurb. The beds are actually very comfortable, so definitely for what we paid, I would say go for it. If you want to do a budget trip and still be at Disney, still get the 60-day fast pass window and all the other magic hours and stuff, then yeah, I'd go for it for sure. So it's time to head off to Trails End before going to the Christmas party, but I need to go and buy some Christmas ears because I actually don't have any, and Kate has some, so I've seen some in gift shop. I'm going to go grab them now, and then we're Ubering to Trails End. We've just arrived at Fort Wilderness. We had a super awkward Uber experience because the guy didn't speak English, and then he dropped us off in the wrong place at Fort Wilderness. I'm pretty sure he was in the Disney bus lane. I was like, oh my gosh, let's just get out of here. So we just kind of... He
almost insisted on dropping us at the Magic Kingdom. We were like, no, no.
Yeah, he missed the exit, and like, it was honestly, it was absolutely crazy. Yeah, he parked like in the central. I was like, oh my god, what's happening? Basically, yeah. So we were kind of freaking out a little bit, so we just jumped out and ran. And now we need to get to the settlement, so let's see which bus it is. We are here, ready to get our eat on, and we've not eaten since Sunshine Seasons, so we are actually ready to eat for once. The last couple of times I've been here have been a bit of a fail because I just wasn't quite ready, and I can tell how much earlier it is than normal because this is no one here basically. Usually when Hoop-de-Doo is happening, there's tons of people around, but this is super quiet, so hopefully we can get seated early, although we must be nearly 5:30 now, right?
It's probably like 10 past.
Oh, 10 past. So yeah, maybe we can get in early and go to the Magic Kingdom early. And they have a cute Christmas tree here as always, and they're doing holiday sleigh rides. But yeah, I'm thinking it's way too early for Hoop-de-Doo because there's nobody here, unless it's not on every day. Maybe it isn't. Let me know in the comments, I'm not entirely sure. So we are here at the Magic Kingdom at the party, and the Magic Kingdom looks amazing. We can't wait to get inside. Kate is back here filming, but she is dressed as a fireplace. I am the Christmas tree, so we're loving it. Let me just see if I can show you. And like I said, I am the tree. I will show you fully this outfit. It is pretty ridiculous, but we're loving it. Main Street looks absolutely incredible. I'm so excited about this, and we got our tickets for tonight's event from Florida Tix ahead of time before we came away, and it was so much easier. We didn't have to queue, and it was actually a little cheaper, so we definitely would recommend doing that so that you've just got it sorted and you don't have to worry about the exchange rate and stuff. So I will link them below. I just can't wait to show you guys what this looks like. We're just heading onto Main Street, and I don't know if you guys can see this, but it is snowing. Can you see? Oh my gosh, this is so cool. If you love Christmas, you will love this party. And the castle looks beautiful.
You cannot even imagine how amazing this is. It is just freaking awesome.
So at the party, wherever you see these big inflatable candy canes, it means that this is a treat location. So much like the Halloween party where you trick or treat, here there are different things, sometimes cookies and hot chocolate and stuff like that. So we are about to check out what's in here. Thank you, thank you. We got 2 cookies. Oh, and they have snow cones in here. Hi, thank you. I'm good, how are you?
Oh my god, you look great. You look awesome. I love it. Love it.
Yeah.
Love it, love it, love it.
We're going to ride the People Mover. That might seem like a random thing to do, but I have to do it every time I'm in the Magic Kingdom. It just has to be done. Also, Kate's sweatshirt is getting a lot of love from random people. I love this bit at the beginning where it just takes off all of a sudden. I love the TTA, as you know. We thought it'd be cute to kind of see the park around, just see what's going on, see how big the crowds are and stuff like that. And this seems like a good viewpoint to see everything. Now we've just exited TTA, we are just really quickly going to do Buzz because it's 5-minute standby, and we're not necessarily here tonight to ride rides, but when it's 5 minutes, you gotta do it. I'm liking having no lines as well. That is a plus to the parties. I know, like I said, it's not necessarily the main reason you're here, but it is definitely worth bearing in mind.
Detecting more trouble at Sector 9. No doubt it's the work of that nefarious criminal.
So we're in Cosmic Rays and we have a Snickerdoodle, which I recently discovered has nothing to do with Snickers, which I thought it did, and a hot chocolate. So I finally have myself a times guide, and there is a parade at 11, so we're going to see the second parade because one's about to start now, and Holiday Wishes is at 10. So we're going to go ride Peter Pan because that's always tricky to get on if you don't have a fast pass, which we don't for the rest of the trip, and then we will probably just have a bit of a mooch around and then stake out a place for the fireworks, which I'm so excited for. I'm really hoping the line isn't too long for Peter Pan because I've never walked through the standby. I've only ever gone through the fast pass line, and I think the standby queue is really good, so let's have a look. I can see quite a lot of people waiting for it. So Peter Pan was actually 30 minutes, which I feel like is kind of long for a party night, so I think that will die down a bit later. So speaking of dying, we are going to go on the Haunted Mansion instead because that is a 15-minute wait. Ridden Haunted Mansion, and we just ran into Lorraine and she was so lovely. She watches my video, so it's great to meet her, and just taken some photos, and now we are going to go and find a spot for the fireworks, and then after that will be the parade, which are the highlights of this event, so I'm super excited. Kate is starting to flag somewhat because we have had a long day. Most of our days are fairly long, so she may go back before me, but that's fine. had front row for the parade. I did wait for it. I sat there for an hour and 30 minutes to see Holiday Wishes and then the parade, and an hour and 30 minutes with my neuro thing. Pretty difficult to get back up off the curb, but it was totally worth it. The parade was amazing, and I'm now just going around and taking some photos while the place is clearing out. Kate actually left a little bit earlier, she was tired, so she watched the fireworks and then went back to the room. So it's now about 20 to 12, I think. So I'm just gonna go and look at the merchandise that's specific to the party, take a few more pictures and just kind of take in being here while the park is quiet, because this has been an amazing evening. Really, really great. I can highly, highly recommend this party. Like I said earlier, we got our tickets from Florida Ticks before we even came out here, so we could guarantee that the party wouldn't be sold out, because that does sometimes happen. But yeah, absolutely fantastic, and the parade was amazing, something else.
I met a man who lives in Tennessee.
So I'm just waiting for a photo pass, and it's snowing again. I just did a lot of waiting for PhotoPass pictures. It's now about 12:30, so I am having a Starbucks because I need to stay awake. So now I've got coffee, I'm going to go and check out the pins for the party. I think there's a regular one and also a pass holder one, so I'm going to see if I can go and find those. And as we come in here into the Emporium, you can see how much Christmas stuff there is. You might have seen Kate sporting this t-shirt. She bought that the other day. And I wish they did this in an adult size. I'm just here for the holiday snacks. That's really cute. Okay, I have my pin, and there is one PhotoPass photographer still here taking pictures of the castle with the lights on, which I still haven't got yet, so I'm gonna wait in line. I think I'm gonna head out. I have stayed pretty much till the bitter end. There's a few people still taking pictures and stuff here, but basically the party is over. Kate left ages ago, bless her, she was tired. But yeah, this is so good. And I can see a few more photo stops, but I'm not going to give in to getting them done because I just got some more done then. And I ran into Karen and Paul, and they were so nice. They're going home this weekend from their trip, but this has just been such an amazing night. One thing I will say, we did not get everything done, not even close. We did a couple of rides when we got here, and we didn't really realise it would go so quickly, so we didn't get to do character meet and greets. We found a couple of the kind of cookie and snack things, but other than that, we didn't really do many more. So definitely there's plenty to do at this party, that is for sure. Okay, I lied. I actually got one more PhotoPass picture. I couldn't resist. Now I'm really going for real, and I will give you a bit of a debrief when I'm on the way back to the room, because it's kind of loud still here in Main Street, even though the party is almost over. Okay, I took one more PhotoPass picture. Now I'm really leaving, I promise. Okay, so it's 1:15 and I'm finally getting out of here. There's a monorail here, which is being held by the look of it, and there does not seem to be many people on there, unsurprisingly. And I'm hoping there's still going to be a bus. Okay, so it's 1:45 and I am back at the resort, and I think the only thing I would critique about the party is, well, there's two things. One, during the show, like the castle show, I'm being quiet because it's so late, they switch the lights off, and they do put out an announcement, but an elderly gentleman did fall over really bad. He tripped up the curb, so just be careful of that. That's not really a critique, it's just something to be careful of. And also I feel like the snacks you get, so like the cookies and hot chocolate and stuff, were not as good as what you get at the Halloween party. But those are literally my only things that I would say. It was such an amazing night. The only thing that's not amazing, this hoodie, the kind of foil tinsely look goes all the way through, or something, like there's something weird. It's basically like having a swarm of fire ants in your hoodie. Not really what you want. It's super itchy. I cannot wait to get this thing off. Anyway, I should stop talking because it's very late and people are asleep. And I should say goodnight now because Kate will be asleep when I get into the room. So I hope you enjoyed today's vlog, and I will see you tomorrow for more Magic Kingdom. We have had that in our heads.
Monica, Monica,
Yeah.
happy Monica.
And now we have it in our head again, so thanks for that.